Academy
because
Awards.
we're not the Academy Awards, so we don't have to.
Somehow turn the Academy Award into some dumplings.
So let me do a little bit explanation on this one.
Okay.
Because the title of this session is actually having afternoon tea with the beasts. So I think this title is very. We are all beasts.
Well,
yeah.
That's the question, Luke.
Yeah, that's great. Because this title is very, very appropriate.
Yeah.
Because I think tea, the keyword tea, is something that connects our two nations, two countries, two cultures together.
Definitely.
We are all obsessed with and proud of our tea.
And there are no problems that can't be solved
with a nice
cup of tea.
Yeah.
Right? Is that true in China also?
I think so. I think so. And when we're talking about afternoon tea, aside from the tea, we also have snacks. That's very interesting. So let's talk about that. In the UK, both of you are from the UK, and a lot of your cast members, co-stars are from the UK, right? And in the UK, what do you have to go with the tea? You have.
Well, it depends. It depends
I
whose
like
house you're at, really.
Jammy Dodger if you're at my house.
Jammy Dodger. You go sweet.
Jammy Dodger is a biscuit.
Some
Jam in the middle.
Yeah.
Some people would go the cucumber sandwich, which is more traditional.
And then
your kind of older relatives might serve that with the crusts of the bread
cut off. And if
very
you're
posh
pushing
English.
the boat out proper,
Go on.
you would have scones.
Or scone.
Clot
Scone,
scones.
depending on which part of the country you're in.
True. And it would have, what is it called? A clotted cream with strawberry jam.
Okay,
And the
sounds
scone
delicious.
would be warm just out of the oven.
Okay.
But there are muffins.
Yeah, great.
Muffins.
We were talking earlier, or maybe we were even on, maybe
Yeah.
you've already heard this, about the Chinese word for muffin.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
the
Chinese
same.
word for muffin.
Muffin.
Muffin. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same.
It's the same.
It translates based on the sound
Muffin.
of it. It sounds very
Two
delicious.
countries
It is
united
delicious.
by their pronunciation of the word
Yeah.
muffin.
And tea.
Yeah. And
United
this.
by tea.
So
Yeah, we're going
dumplings
to.
are your equivalent of a muffin.
Yeah, we have different kinds of varieties.
Or is it sweet?
Is it
sweet
more
and
the sandwich? Is it kind of a
We
smarter
have
thing,
different
like more savoury, or do you sometimes have sweet things with it?
Yeah, we have sweet things like some desserts, and these are the things we can also use. We can also eat at breakfast.
I
you have
went
any of
out
the-
this morning to
Where are the
a
desserty
market.
things?
Yeah, but
I had a dessert. I had a dessert.
I want to
Maybe
go
the
for the
after
sweet.
party.
You have the dumplings.
Well, I've been out this morning in Shanghai to a market, and I went to a dim sum restaurant, and there was like a whole row of dim sum.
This morning you went out to a dim
And I
sum
had-
place for breakfast.
Yeah, well, not breakfast. I had like an early lunch because I
Yeah.
thought we might not
It's
get
like
food.
a
I didn't
brunch.
realize I was
That's
going to
so
be
impressive.
eating in this interview.
Yeah.
But I had a dim sum with bean curd, a char soy bun with a steamed bun with bean curd inside, which was delicious. And then one that looked like a mini volcano with a little red thing on the top.
Mini volcano is like a dessert.
No, it was dim sum. It was a savoury pork steamed parcel of goodness.
That sounds great.
Deliciousness.
As you mentioned, it's this kind of like a brunch, like a morning tea for us. We have different kinds, hundreds of different kind of things and snacks. And why we chose these 5? Because you have tried dumplings. You all know dumpling in Chinese,
Love
Chinese cuisine. But the problem is, all 5 of them are called dumplings in English.
Yes.
Because of the laziness of some translators hundreds of years ago. But they are actually different snacks. So we can see from the first one.
And they have different things inside them?
Yeah, different kind of stuffings. And the first one is called baozi.
Baozi.
Baozi is kind of steamed buns.
Okay.
And you can see the shape as a little bit round. And we put like minced meat, like stuffing and vegetables and seafood, all kinds of different things inside.
And do they always have the different shapes? This little thing that looks like they're always that.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah. And you have different kind of ways to make them.
Okay.
Because you have maybe hundreds of different kinds of baozi. Look at the last one, 小笼包. That's the most famous.
小笼包.
小笼包. That's great.
Is that long like dragon or long like
Actually, it means this kind of basket thing. It's like container.
It means basket as well?
Yeah.
You done basket.
So no, because so long is dragon.
Yeah.
Long is cold.
Yeah.
And long is basket.
Because we have so many different characters.
So
have
cold
same...
basket dragon or cold dragon basket.
This sounds like
if you put a hot dragon in a cold dragon basket, it would be long.
That sounds like a metal band, you know.
A heavy metal band?
Heavy metal
It's
band.
not a band called Dragon Basket.
Basket.
Cold Dragon Basket.
Basket.
Love it.
Cold Dragon
Basket.
We are Cold Dragon Basket. That's awesome. Well, we're going to play Shanghai one day.
We're going to play
live
Dragon Basket.
concerts
Yeah.
by Dan and Luke.
That's
The
great.
Tell you what's
Cold
nice
Basket.
about dumplings is when they're warm.
Yeah. So
Not long.
it's not cold, not long.
Not long.
Let's chat.
Ooh,
Okay.
this one. Shumai.
That's Xiaomai.
Xiaomai, that's great.
That's good.
Xiaomai is a kind of also steamed bun, but you can see it's open on the top. We also put some different kind of meat stuffing or vegetable stuffing inside of it. You can see some of the seafood seeds on the top of it.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one is the xiaolongbao. Okay,
That's
so that's the last one.
The last one.
The
That
most
was the-
famous snacks food in Shanghai. And
Okay.
So
and
what's the different color?
yeah, different color. They are
on the
made of
wrap,
different
like-
kind of ingredients. The
Okay,
cover, the
so
wrap.
what are the sort of flour? What is it? Flour or?
It's a flour.
And what's in this one?
In this one, we have meat. We have pork meat
Pork meat?
inside of it. Shrimp. Yeah,
That's
yeah. This
shrimp,
one is
yeah.
shrimp.
And that's
we have
shrimp
shrimp inside of it.
And do you dip them in anything?
Yeah, we have different kind of different sauce like vinegar.
Luke
like
likes his chili sauce.
I love a bit
Chili
of. I
sauce?
love vinegar and chili and soy. Yes.
Okay,
It's-
we'll check. Do we have?
It's a
your milk
peculiarity
back,
of
so-
the Welsh.
Yeah,
that they
they
need
do.
hot
Love
sauce
anything
with
pickled.
everything.
Really?
Pickled and hot.
You
Vinegar
should go
and
to
spice.
Sichuan and Hunan province.
Sichuan,
It's
yes.
That's the really spicy food.
Yeah, really.
I love
that's the
Sichuan.
most spicy.
My mouth is watering just waiting to
Just
be
thinking of
fed.
Sichuan.
You should
Sichuan.
really
It's
check
really
it out.
hungry.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I've
Sichuan.
eaten
And
dumplings all
let's
morning.
see.
Oh, we have more. Oh, so that's yours.
We're gonna
简单说一句，因为我们的大表哥丹丹龙对这种面粉有一点过敏，所以我们今天只是看啊，如果可以是，
Is
如果
this
可以
one
来吃。
different to that one? Yes.
Yes.
Actually, they are the same.
Mushroom.
Yellow garnish. With
I think that's like the seed from some seafood. It's like it's like a caviar.
Urchin.
Yeah, maybe from
Little eggs.
urchin, maybe look at
Little eggs.
maybe from crab or urchin or something.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
So let's look at the board. The second
This is-
one, 饺子. That is very
Jiaozi.
famous. Very famous in China because
We don't have
most of
chopsu,
them-
you know.
Actually, 饺子. This one.
That
is
that
饺子.
one is the one
With the
that's like
shrimp
Cornish
inside.
pasty.
I thought that one was Hujuan.
No, that
Why?
one
Why?
is only like a twisted bun without the
Oh.
stuffing.
Get into that one.
All right.
Yeah, it's
all
like
right.
a staple food.
Okay.
This
And
is
饺子is
I'm not
the
gonna touch it.
authentic dumpling.
Sticks.
You can check it
You
out.
see the
Yeah. Oh
the sort
yes,
of
I can see that
the
it's
ridge
it's
design.
jiaozi.
Are you going to try it?
Yes. Where's my dip?
Come on. We're gonna put those
Oh,
in.
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
pay
have
for
it.
it.
No, 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 no.
Gaston
no,
is
I'll
doing
go.
the eating today.
Yeah.
No one eats dim sum like Gaston.
He eats
Okay.
12 dozen dim sum.
12 dozen.
That's what.
And 5 dozen eggs
That's
in the morning.
that's the subtitle in China.
What do you think? What do you think? That's great.
Oh.
Okay.
So what Luke is
Okay,
experiencing right now is a mixture of pleasure, delight, even ecstasy.
I was a
Yeah.
lad,
Nice
I ate
surprise.
5,000 dim sum every morning to help me get large.
That's great.
Now that I'm grown, I eat 10 dozen dim sum. So I'm roughly the size of a barge.
I think you should do that sound in the premiere of the
Chili
film.
sauce.
Chili sauce.
I'm quite excited about this. I'm going to try some of the chili sauce,
Okay.
just to sort of gauge its hotness.
And here's the huajuan. The one without the stuffing, and this one is the baozi. The little one. The little one. So okay.
Which one's the vinegar?
Here, the vinegar.
That's pretty good.
You should
The
try
chili
that.
sauce.
You should try
That's
that.
really good.
Okay, so do you guys like have to do some physical training or like go on diet for the film because you have a
We
lot
did.
of singing, dancing number and action scenes focused on?
It was all singing or dancing, wasn't it?
I had to lose weight. And you had to put it on.
Yeah. It's usually the way, isn't it?
So I'd get my lunch and I'd move it over to Dan.
Okay.
And I'd sit there and be hungry. No. We both had to train,
It was
didn't we?
quite a
Because
physical role for both of us.
both of us had, our demands were very different because mine was, obviously I didn't have the constraints of Dan's challenge was being
Yeah.
on stilts and you
Yeah.
know, a body-suit sometimes and moving
40
around.
pound muscle
Yeah.
suit every day,
The huge,
10 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
I just struggled just
Luke
being
just
myself.
had to hold up his manly physique.
Yeah.
The head, the hair. You have strong neck muscles.
Incredible wig.
So Dan already somewhere talking about the stews and the heavy suit.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult and challenging to do that on set. And I was always wondering, how can you refrain, like restraining yourself from laughing when you are on this kind of thing? We are doing the dance number in the hall with Bao.
Yeah.
Did everybody like?
No, everybody was crying because it was so beautiful.
Okay.
I think
It's true.
It is true.
It was a beautiful moment.
Sometimes I would laugh. I think there were certain moments where it would catch you, you know, and the sets were so beautiful, the costumes were so gorgeous, and everything looked so incredibly sort of luxurious, especially in the Beast Castle. Even the tavern and the village that Luke and Emma were playing in, and then I would sort of crash the set in my sort of lycra muscle suit.
You were very elegant.
Like this sort
I
of
was very
grey,
impressed how you
I
did
looked like
walk.
a hippopotamus.
I'm glad it was you, not me, because I would have been falling over the whole time. But you managed to do it incredibly well.
But there was, I think, whenever you make a movie, it's a big act of imagination, right? So we pretend that this room is a room, and that you're wearing it, and that we're going to do whatever we're going to do. And so there's a lot of imagination involved. With this, it was just more imagination, just a lot, the sort of drawing
Suspension
on
of belief.
untold resources of imagination, for everyone to believe that this would eventually look like the beast that we see on the screen. Yeah.
As Luke mentioned, it's very emotional. It's very touching.
It is.
So we should recommend all your fans to bring like tissues.
Bring a whole box of tissues.
Okay, so let's wrap it up. Let's plug this film one more time to all the audience. So what do you want to say to motivate all the millions of your fans in China to go and watch this film?
Well, it's a beautiful, beautiful story, and we are so proud of what we've made. It's a bit of magic, and it'll take you on a journey, and you won't want the film to finish. Every time we've watched the film, with an audience, it's something special happens in that room. You don't want to miss it.
Okay, you don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it.
Okay. And Dan?
Well, it is. It's a magical film, and if you believe in magic, then you will understand quite how special it is. And if you've forgotten, then perhaps this film will remind you.
Thank you guys very, very much.
Thank you. He's still eating.
I'm
Luke's
still
still
eating. I'm like looking forward to
Best wishes.
We're going to be here for a while, but you probably have better things to do, so we'll just leave Luke
This is
eating.
a good one.
I'll just sneak out.
Exactly. We'll leave it to him.
Thanks.
More
Thanks
chili
for that.
sauce. Back up the van.
好，各位观众，今天的直播就到这里，希望大家能够在3月17号一起走进影院去看我们的《美女野兽》。那么大家一起跟我们2位非常帅气的帅哥2位主演说拜拜，再见，大家，
拜拜。
对，让他们继续享用我们的中国上海美食吧。谢谢大家。Thank you so much.